folks, me too. Thanks for tuning into my channel. We are back here at the starter house again, and today we're going to run over some of the basics of farming. So I built a little area over here for farming and connected it with a nice little bridge so we could rock across and feel safe. So many of the aspects of the terrain can be used for farming, but your basic farming is crops. And these crops, they would be wheat, carrot, potato, beet, and also over there, the sugarcane need water. So right here in this space, we've got a block of water. The difference with sugarcane is that it needs to be right next to the water. It has to be actually on it. It can't grow in this spot right here. So if you try to plant it, it just won't work. So it needs to be right next to it. With the regular crops, it can grow up to 4 spaces away. This right here is a half slab that is waterlogged. So that will grow the crops 4 blocks away. So this is a very efficient way of doing it. It's not very pretty. It's not very nice to look at, but it's very, very efficient. Now you can just plant one entire crop in an area. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see it goes in 4 in any direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then you can connect them up. All these spots will get watered. This one will actually get watered from even there, I think, yeah. And, the pumpkins and melons, they also need water. We're going to have pumpkins there in a second. So the easiest way to take care of crops is to go sideways. It allows you to go in a straighter line and not miss as much. So all of this will eventually be tilled, and we can just, or it's tilled now, it'll eventually be hydrated. So if we plant, hold down right and move to the side, basically like kind of like strafing, it is the fastest way we're going to be able to plant. See, and that's why I put that half slab so you don't fall in the water like that. We'll be able to plant to the side like this. Now, crops grow much more efficiently when they're planted in rows. So this is not planted in rows. These are. We have wheat, carrot, potato, wheat, beetroot, wheat, carrot, potato, wheat. And this is like an actually good way to plant it, because you're not going to use beets very much, but you're going to use wheat a lot for basic things, just like feeding animals. This will be for, you could use the beetroots for feeding pigs, or you could use carrots. But sheep and cows are going to need wheat, so you're going to need a lot of wheat. And this can be just crops for you to eat or to breed other animals too, like horses need carrots with some gold. But this will grow faster than this will. So that one in rows will grow faster than this one. However, to tell you the truth, once all of this grows, you'll have so much, it really doesn't matter too much. So let's get some pumpkin seeds. Oh, pumpkin, I can't spell. Okay. Need those anymore. Let's get some melon. Here we go. So this is how you want to set up your melon farm. You've got 2 blocks of water here, and then it goes out in 4 on each side. This here is just stone. You can use cobble if you want, or you can use fence posts if you want to fence in your entire farm. This will prevent the melon or pumpkin from growing on this block. So they won't grow on any of these blocks around here, which means they'll have to grow out there. So let's put pumpkins on this side. And let's put melons on the other side. The great thing about pumpkins and melons is you don't have to reharvest them or replant them. You can harvest them over and over from one planting. So let's hit them with some bone meal so that they grow a little quicker. Oh, that one went right away. See how it went in there, nice and neat? They'll go into the center, and At least if you plant it this way, they'll grow into the center. Why is this not working? And that way, didn't do that. That way, you'll have an easy time harvesting them. It's hard to see the hitbox on these. Ooh, pumpkin right away. And you'll have a neat little pattern with them growing in the middle. Light is very important for crops. So here, we want to put one there, have one on the side, one in the center, corner again, go to the center again, corner again, and we'll do the same here. We don't want them growing there. And we'll plant these in the center too. And this will just give us some extra light for our plants to be able to grow faster. So this is a pretty industrial farm. It's going pretty well. Cactus. Cactus can be planted on any type of sand, either one, and it does not need water. When you harvest cactus, you want to go to the very bottom, because if you go to the one below or one above right here, it'll land on the cactus and it'll get destroyed. So you want to actually hit down here below to harvest it. And you can punch it with your hand, it won't hurt you. Over here we have our sugarcane, and of course, as I mentioned, it has to be next to a water block in order for it to work. But you can use both sides. Now, when you harvest sugarcane, what you want to do is you want to hit the one above it, because this one here below will continue to grow upward, and you don't want to replant them. So that way you can harvest them again and again. If we're talking about chorus fruit, the alien fruit from the end, you can't actually harvest it if you hit it down here. You won't be able to replant it because the seed is up there. You have to hit that seed and take it off in order to replant it. Because if you hit down here, let's see, we'll hit right here. See, it disappears. Well, I'm in creative, so it's going to disappear anyway. But even in survival, it would disappear. The way to do this is to shoot them off with arrows, a new feature that came out in 1.14. And there we go. Then you'll get a chorus flower, and you'll have to have a piece of end stone, not end brick. It won't grow on end brick. Plant it on a piece of end stone, and it'll grow up nice and tall. Boom, 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 boom. And then what you can do is you can eat the chorus fruit to teleport, or you can put it in a furnace and make some puffed chorus fruit, which will make you either bricks, or it could make you end rods or something of the sort. Sweet berries. Sweet berries do not need water. You can just harvest them directly by right-clicking, and you can replant them with just right-clicking again. They are the fastest food crop to grow, but they don't give much saturation. Still, if you have like an entire thing planted out, you might want to have some sweet berries to get you by in the beginning. All right, let's move on to bamboo. With the bamboo, I took advantage of this dip, because the land sinks down, and this bamboo grows so tall. It gives it a really nice effect around this bridge to walk by it and to see the foliage a little bit more at hand, which you wouldn't actually get to see because, well, it'd be up too high. So it'd look a little bit more awkward. So this is kind of an ideal growing situation. It also doesn't need water. And when you harvest it like you do the sugarcane. Only hit that area right there, and you'll harvest everything, and that plant will regrow. And then you'll have this that you can either save for scaffolding or for burning, and you can replant it all. It also makes a pretty good barrier. Oops. Okay, good nap. So, vines. Vines have to be harvested with shears. Well, I'm in creative, so it's not going to matter. But you have to harvest them with shears, and you have to harvest them from the bottom up. Because if you harvest up top, it's going to break everything below, and that stuff won't actually be usable. It'll simply crack it, and it'll fall off, and you'll collect it. So that is going to be it for our farming tutorial. That's basic farming and doing it by hand, no redstone, and it'll give you a nice little farm and plenty of production. We will do a farming bit on trees, but that's going to be in a separate video, much like the mushroom video. I hope you enjoyed this little bit, and I hope it helps you with your Minecrafting fun. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in to Humu Out.